Hi friends. How are you all? Let's discuss English literature today. What is literature? Literature is life. Life is literature. All poems, dramas, epics, lyrics, novels, essays come under literature. Poetry is of two kinds. 1. Objective poetry. 2. Subjective poetry. Objective poetry is written for the masses with a definite purpose. Types of objective poetry. 1. Epic. 2. Drama. 3. Ballad. Subjective poetry is the personal expression of the poet. Types of subjective poetry. 1. Lyric. 2. Sonnet. 3. Ode. 4. Elegy. The difference between the two is, objective poetry is universal and subjective poetry is personal. If you want to know more about poetry, look for Miracle, English Language and Literature Institute. Click on the link below, www.miraclewebstore.com. The Best Literature Institute. Miracle. By Professor Abha Sharma. Bye friends. Be in touch. See you soon. Hi friends. How are you? Today we will study some poetic devices used in English poetry. So guys, are you ready for today's literary delight with literary devices? The most common literary term is simile, a comparison between two things, using as or like. For example, my love is like a red rose. A similarity is drawn between love and a red rose, both being sensuous and beautiful. Metaphor. The comparison between two things without the words. As. Or. Like. For example, she is my moon. Direct use of the similar characteristic of the two objects, both moon and beloved being beautiful and sensuous. The difference between simile and a metaphor is that, in simile we use as or like for comparison, whereas in metaphor the comparison is direct. Metaphor is complex than simile. The next term which we will discuss is personification. When any inanimate object is personified, either by using pronouns, or by giving it any human emotion. The examples of personification: the laughing tree is inanimate, but the poet grants it a human characteristic of laughing, means the tree is big, green and full of fruits. Next example, the sad houses. Houses look sad because people living in the houses are sad. Little children in the houses are unhappy, making the house look sad. Being sad is human. The cruel sea means flooding sea, like tsunami, which was so cruel that it drowned so many houses and people. There is an old Hollywood classic, The Cruel Sea. You two go and watch. Hey, where are my popcorns? Friends, I hope you enjoyed this session of poetic devices. I will be coming with more such videos on literary terms and poetic features, friends. If you want to know more about English literature, look for Miracle, English Language and Literature Institute, in Jaipur, India. By Professor Abha Sharma. Also look for the website www.miraclewebstore.com. Bye friends. See you soon, in Miracle. Take care. Hello friends. Hope you all are doing well. We have already finished with simile, metaphor, personification. Let's begin with the next part of poetic devices. The next literary term is hyperbole, means exaggeration of speech. The peasants buzzed the name of God 100 times, means the peasants asking God for immediate help. Another example of hyperbole. I am so hungry that I can eat a horse. Means I am famished and I need a good meal. The next term is very interesting. Antithesis, means opposites used oppositely. Example: his kitchen was cold but his brain hot. Hot and cold are two opposites, used at wrong places, means oppositely. Food is cooked in the kitchen, it should be hot, and brain should be cool, thus, antithesis. Next, oxymoron, the opposites placed together to give a single meaning. Example: the sea, an innocent murderer. Now, how can an innocent be a murderer, or a murderer innocent? More examples of oxymoron: pleasure, pain, only choice, living, dead. All are opposites but convey one meaning in the context. Oxymoron is very commonly used in our daily life. Let's now discuss pun, a word having two meanings, and both meanings relevant in the context. Example: unruly son. Unruly has two meanings. 1. Son is mannerless, it enters without knocking, thus waking the lovers. 2. The other meaning of unruly, cannot be ruled, no one can rule son, therefore, pun. Another example of pun: the flea after a drop of blood swelled up in pride. Swelled up has two connotations: 1. Filled up, 2. Feeling proud, thus swelled up. Satire. Comedy. Irony. Dramatic irony. Dramatic monologue. Transferred epithet. Allegory, allusion. Monody. Dirge. The terms of poetry are endless. If you want to know more about poetic devices, look for Miracle, English Language and Literature Institute, the best institute for literature, in Jaiba, by Professor Abha Sharma. Friends, click on the link, www.miraclewebstore.com. Bye friends, till then, take care. Hi friends. I am here again. What shall we study today? Let's discuss musical poetic devices. In a poem, when the sounds in the words are repeated in a line or a stanza, it gives a musical effect. This is called alliteration. A simple but a stylistic musical device. Examples: a big bully beats a baby boy, or a better butter makes the batter better. A consonant's sound, b, is repeated in both the examples, thus imparting music to the line. Double word alliteration is common in names and our daily speech. Father, figure, hardy, handsome, Peter Pan. You will notice same letter repeated in the beginning of the word. The next musical device is onomatopoeia. Clapping sound is onomatopoeic. Clap clap clap, clap clap clap. Sorry friends. Just got carried away by the clapping music. Next example is, with a heavy thump, the lifeless lump, drop down one by one. The thumping sound is onomatopoeic. The next musical device is, refrain. When the complete lines are repeated in a stanza of a poem to provide a musical effect. Sweet Thames, run softly, till I end my song. Another popular example of refrain, the woods are lovely dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep. Rhyme scheme, internal rhythm, etc. To know more about all these musical features, log on to www.miraclewebstore.com. Bye friends. I need to go now. See you in Miracle. Take care till we meet next.